You know, you can kick around in recovery for many, many years and still not have that emotional, mental, and spiritual freedom that a lot of people in recovery enjoy. This video is just not for people in recovery, it's for people in general. But people in recovery will get what I mean. This video is going to focus on forgiveness. And what I want to talk about is 4 people that you need to forgive totally. And when I say forgive, I don't mean forget. I mean just unhook or cut those emotional, mental leashes you have on the past, okay? The first people you have to forgive are your parents. Your parents and my parents were not perfect. I held grudges against my parents, and I blame my parents for many, many years of all the negativity and all the abuse, whatever happened in that household. I blame them for that. But I also believe through the program and through the power of forgiveness that they did the best they could for what they had to, what they had to work with. I don't believe my parents set out to do any harm to me, and I believe that they did their best. So forgiving your parents and leaving that behind and looking at them as they're not perfect. They're not perfect. They did the best they could for what they had to work with at the time. So that's number 1. Forgive Ma and Pa. Forgive them both. The second ones that you have to forgive are the ones who loved you or you loved them and they left. Girlfriends, boyfriends, wives, whoever it was, you need to forgive them and put it behind you. I know you tried the best you could. I know you loved them and you did everything you could to keep them in your life, and they left. And they hurt you drastically. And I understand that kind of pain. But let them go. They are not a part of your life anymore. Forgive them and let them be on their way. Let them go. You did the best you could. They didn't stay around for whatever reason. It's not your fault. They played a part. Forgive them and let them slide away where exactly they belong, and that's in the past. And the third one was a big one for me. Well, the third one and the last one is even bigger, but this one's pretty big. Forgive everyone else who harmed you. For me, it was the teachers, strapping me. It was the coaches. It was strangers who beat me up. There's a lot of people who did a lot of harm to me as a child. And I had so much resentment and so much hatred and anger against a lot of people. Friends of mine in my addiction betrayed me. I had resentments against the police. I had resentments against the doctors, the psychiatrists, you name it. My resentment list was gigantic. But there came a point in my life, and I hope you find that kind of peace that you can forgive everyone else in your life that's harmed you and caused you grief in your life. Forgive them. Make a list. Do whatever you can. But you need, again, like I said earlier, you need to put it where it belongs, and that is in the past. So forgive everyone else, okay? Make a list, pray for them, and let them be, because most of those people probably don't even know that they harmed you. It's time to let them go. And the last one is really hard for regular people, and it's super hard for alcoholics because we carry a lot of shame and guilt with us. But the last one is forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for not knowing how to behave or what to do. Because I believe when it came to my past, if I would have known differently, I would have acted differently. I would have behaved differently. All of that abuse and drug and alcohol abuse that you had in your life, that took place in your life, made you do and say things that you would not normally have done, just like me. Self-forgiveness is a very, very powerful tool. You need to ask your higher power, or whoever you believe in, your creator, to give you the same happiness, joy, and freedom, and kindness, and love that you've given to other people in your past, and yet the way you've let them go. You need to use that on yourself. If you can forgive yourself, the bondage of self, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, and physically, you will be free to carry on the way God made you. As long as we're hanging on to resentment, guilt, shame from the past, we will never be free in our sobriety. We'll never be free in our real life, in our daily life, to carry on. Because long as we have chains, are roped to the past, or hooked on people we resent, hooked on people that have harmed us, whatever negativity that you are feeling towards an individual, you need to say goodbye to that. Put that where it belongs, in its right place. And I'm not saying justifiable anger, that you resent them because they did something. Yeah, you're right. But if being free is not what you want, and being right, I take being free. I really would, okay? A lot of people out there do a lot of crazy things to each other because they have soul sickness too. You played a role, you did your part, things happened to you that should not have happened, but you know something? Let it go. Let it go, leave it where it belongs, and where it belongs is in the past, or where it belongs is out of your body, your mind, and your soul. Okay? Thanks a lot for stopping by. My name is Terry G. It is a beautiful day today. I'm down at the harbor in Pembroke. What a wonderful day today to share a video on forgiveness. You know, practice that. It may take time, but you'll get there. And one day you'll wake up and you'll say, yeah, I still remember, but I'm not as emotionally tied to those events. A program that is founded in forgiveness, a life that is founded in forgiveness, is nothing but a free life. Really, I really believe that, okay? My name is Terry G. Thanks a lot for stopping by. If you could take a second, please subscribe. Take another second and hit that like button. Thank you very much, and I'll see you later. Peace, over and out. Ciao for now.